Nigezza here from nigezza.co.uk. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm sharing with you the project I made for the Global Design Project 179, Sweeter Than Candy, and I'm using the How Sweet DSP to create this sweet orientated birthday card. I've got some children's birthdays coming up, and I thought, yeah, this will be lovely. And I've used a bit of DSP there in the centre as well. Watch how I did it. I do change my mind as I go along, slight bit of dithering here and there, but yeah, we got there in the end. Okay, bye. Not bye. Carry on looking. So the theme, Sweeter Than Candy, the obvious choice for that, I feel, was this How Sweet It Is Sweet. How sweet it is sweet. Oh, I've just remembered I've got the ribbon. Oh, I might incorporate that. I haven't got that out. I've got the DSP, and there is a stamp set and a framelit set as well. And this will, I believe, not only match the images here in the stamps, but I believe you can cut out the DSP as well. So that's quite fabulous, really, isn't it? So I've got these elements. I've got the ribbon, and I've got the DSP. So here's the DSP. I've got a quarter pack. As demonstrators, there's a group of us, and we do a paper share, so that we've each got a little bit of the DSP to sort of show people. I only get full packs of ones that I really like. I don't really like this. It's not, I love the purple. There are papers that I love, but didn't really appeal to me. But I do have some small great nephews and great niece. So I do have call for sort of what I think is like quite child orientated papers. So this is the one side. This is the piece I'm going to use today. Then we've got a gumball machine. This one's Dotty, background of all the goodies, gummy bears, and sort of cupcakes, gummy bears and sweets. And then on the other side, it's more plainer, and this appeals more to me, and I do love these 4 sheets here. Not so much the pink, not so much that, but there's something for everybody in all the papers, isn't there? And you don't like one side, you don't like the other. So yeah, so we're going to use this piece here, and I think these would be quite easy fussy cut, even for somebody who dislikes fussy cutting as much as me. When I get my paper shares, I put them just in these A4 cello bags, and then I write on it what the colours are, which made it really easy for me to get out the markers that are the same colours to use for my stamping, because I'm going to use this happy birthday here, and I'm going to colour each of the letters a different colour, like I've done that before. And I'm going to use this one, A Little Treat for Someone Sweet, from the Good Day, and I just want the words, and so the markers make it easy. You can mask, but I'm not going to do that. Okay, so let's get on. So I've got my card base, and I'm using Coastal Cabana as my card base. So that's just a standard sheet cut in half, scored in half. I've cut mats in Whisper White, one for the front, and then I've got one also for the middle for writing on. And then I've got that scrap which I'm going to mat me DSP. So I'm going to cut. I've got my stamps mounted, so I'm going to cut that strip. And I just feel that that'll be a nice sort of card front there. So I'm going to cut it across there. So I'd have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I could make this 4 times. There we go. Put that with the rest of the DSP. And then I want it to go across this. So I've got measured on here the width of my mat, but I want to do it so I've got as much as the jars as possible. So that's the first layer there. So and that should be it perfectly across. Maybe cut that one slightly smaller. Let's just cut a smidge off then. Cut that slightly smaller. Yeah, just a smidge. Smidge is the technical term. There we go. And then I'm going to layer this either side. So this is 3 inches. So I'll go to 3 1/4. I might push it up a little bit. So I've just realised I didn't measure. I might just actually cut these down a little bit because I want a little bit more room on my card blank. Let's take a bit more of this off. Means I'll take some more of this off. So that is, yes, I think I might go to 3 on this. In my head I had the whole of the happy birthday underneath, but it's not going to work, so I'll just do it as a banner, I think. Right, so I've got the bit of the Whisper White that I cut off, and I've got my happy birthday stamp, and I'm going to stamp, I've got it in a particular order, and I've chosen that order. So just going to colour each individual letter. I have done this before in a tutorial, I'm sure, and I just love, oh, I did a rainbow I think for my son's birthday, didn't I? I did a rainbow of balloons. And then we just give it a huff, and then I'll I'll stamp that towards the bottom here. Like so. Oh, I love it. That's really nice. Quite a happy, jolly, happy birthday. And so I'm going to cut that. Where did I put my trimmer? Oh, I'll put it behind me. So I've done it slightly squiff, so I want to make that sort of straight. So line it up at the edge there and pull back. That is now, I would say, straight. So line that up at about 1.25 inches, that's too far away. There we are. That's our happy birthday. And I'm going to banner the end of that. So I've got my banner punch. Trying to centre it because it's not the size of one of the banners. Super. I might banner on the other side as well. I think this is going to need trimming a bit. Yeah, we'll go in again, just a tad. So that we've bannered both sides. And I'm not sure that I'm going to use that one actually. I think I might just leave it at that. I want this to stand out a little bit, so I'm going to go round the edge in the pink would be the next colour. So we'll go around the edge in, well, it's not pink, is it? It's melon mambo. So I'm just going to use my pen. So we've got a little subtle, you could do inking, sponging, but I just want a little subtle line. So I want to keep it some nice clean simple lines on here, and then I might also do it around this one. Like so. Right, so let's get this all stuck down. I'm thinking I might trim that flag a bit more. Right. So this is the first time I've done the global design project, and when I saw it I thought, yep, that'll force me to use this paper, and I'm just making this on the last day of the challenge. So it changes on a Monday and I'm making this on a Sunday, although I'm probably not going to put this out until later. So I will be working on another one before I put this one out. I'm thinking I'm going to trim that bit. I'm going to trim that so I've got these partial ones off. And I'm going to trim this so it fits on better. Oh, keep changing my mind. So I'm going to line that up with that sort of groove there. And do the same on the other side. Could take a bit of washi, hold that down. And that has lifted a bit there. And then I might get a bit of the ribbon and have that running underneath there. Get your big scissors for this. And then I need to get my pink pen out again, melon mambo, and go around the edges that I cut off. And then we need to stick these down. So I'm going to take a bit of fast fuse, put it along here for the ribbon. And get some dimensionals on the back of this. I'm going to stick my mat in the middle, and I might put a bit of DSP on that. I might take a bit from the other side and just do a strip on there. I saw that in a card swap and I thought, oh, that's actually really quite sweet. I like that. So I'm actually going to cut this down to a card width size. So I've got this. And I'm just going to stick that along there to give it a little bit of interest. Good way of using up little bits of straps, which you are going to cut off if you've cut down for card size. Card widths, you're going to have little strips, so why bin it when you can do this with it? So I'm going to line that up on the grid mat. Go across there with it. I'll take my bone folder, give it a bit of a flatten, slightly over the edge there. There, so we've got just a little bit of extra interest on the inside of the card, which I like. So there we go. Hope you like that. All the details will be on my blog, nigezza.co.uk, and yeah, not my usual, but I think the kids will like it, and that's what's important, isn't it? And this will probably also fit with the design team challenge that I've done on Stamping for All as well, which is bringing birthdays back. So it's a happy birthday card. So yeah, so that's my first global design project, and it is number 179, and it's sweet. It's sweeter than candy. There we go. How sweet's that? See you again soon.